Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Peyton. This is my little corner of the internet, and
it's your boy Charles. Got shoes in my hands.
Today is a fun little day in my life we're gonna do, because, well, hopefully fun. Fun for you guys, not for me. It is the day of my 28-week appointment. So I just got done eating my little breakfast and now I am fasting, only for the next hour. This is just the hour glucose test, so I'm able to eat. They recommended eating like protein dense. So I had some cheese sticks and I had some rotisserie chicken. I'm not really a big egg person and that's what they recommended. So we figured we would just skip to lunch foods because I'm not a big breakfast person, like food person anyways. And now we're gonna go on a little walk because not only do I have to get the glucose test done, I'm also getting my RhoGAM shot. And so I'm just worried I'm not gonna feel up for walking later. So we're gonna go do a little walk now. Let me like actually read the instructions and make sure we're not screwing something up. So they sent us home with all the instructions. So I start fasting at 7:35. It's 7:36, so we are officially there. I'm allowed to have small drinks of water, but not a ton. And then, oh, yeah. And then I'm supposed to start drinking the drink at 8:35 and I have to be finished by 8:40. My appointment is at 9:15. So we are going to go on a little walk. We already started laundry for the day, so at least that'll be done. Like I said, I just have no idea. Like, some people say they feel awful afterwards. Some people say that they felt fine. Oh, what a good show. I'm hopeful, hesitantly hopeful that I'll feel fine, but we will see. But let's give a little bump date. Will you hold it?
Bump date.
She's getting big in there. Look at. I like actually look pregnant. Who would have thought? Also, that means, okay, so technically it's a little weird because I technically turned 28 weeks on a Friday, but she's measuring a couple days ahead. So like the ultrasound due date has her being 28 weeks today, but I've been going off of Friday. So we're basically kind of in the third trimester.
We are. We're counting it.
Yeah, I kind of, especially now that we go to all of our appointments on Wednesday before, I kind of just consider this when it switches over. Okay guys, we're walking and it's raining.
Walking in the
rain. It looks so scary up ahead. And it's thundering as well. So we did a very short loop, like maybe 10 minutes. But it's better than nothing. It just smells like Sprite.
Yeah, it's like an aggressive Sprite without the carbonation.
I also think it's important to note, I have not had a single thing to drink except for water this entire pregnancy. So this is really diving into the deep end. It doesn't taste like Sprite, it tastes like a popsicle.
Yeah.
Like a melted popsicle. It's not bad.
Woohoo! Nicely done.
Does it still say 38?
Yep.
Okay. I like throat burns. Okay, guys, we did it. We drank it in 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. It was not bad. I have only drank water this entire pregnancy, so it definitely was like weird, and I'm sure like it was definitely a lot of sugar all at once, and my tummy feels a little, but it's not bad. We are gonna start packing up the car to head to the appointment, because I'd honestly rather just get there and have to sit there and wait than miss it, because they have to draw it like right at an hour. So I would rather get there a little early than late. So we're gonna bring this and then we're gonna go to the appointment. I'm so scared. You guys, we survived. It's now noon. I came back and I had like such a sugar crash after that. Like I said, I haven't had any like, I'm not gonna say I haven't had any sugar because I eat so much ice cream, but I haven't drank anything that has sugar or anything in it. I've just had water the last 6 months, and so it was very weird to like chug a sugary drink, basically like an extra sugary Sprite basically. But we got my results back. I passed. We needed a 134 or less, and I had a 105. So we were a-okay. I got the Rogam. That hurt. It like is a literal shot in your butt if you don't know. And literally like she like put the needle in and I was like, oh, that wasn't that bad. And then she actually started like injecting it and it burns. Oh my goodness. But I mean, it doesn't even feel sore or anything right now, so that's good. It was just like, I was just shocked. I was like, whoa. And then, yeah, all of the other tests came back normal. They said that she is, they did like the measurement and she is right on track for 28 weeks. And her heartbeat was 150, so it was nice and strong. So we are good. We survived, and now I've just kind of been hanging out doing nothing. I have 59 minutes left of my audiobook. I am reading Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage, and I'm listening on 2.5 speeds, so it's gonna be less than 30 minutes of listening before I'm done. So I'm gonna finish this book because it is due tomorrow, I wanna say. And then, yeah, at 12:30 is when I'm supposed to start like actually working again. So I'll have a couple of things to do and we'll go from there. But yes, I am just hanging in there. Like I said, I had a sugar crash. Literally, like, we got done with the appointment and I was in the car and I was like, I could go to bed right now. I didn't fall asleep. I just have been laying here listening to the book, but still, I was like, dang, I am tired. But that's okay. We're gonna keep listening, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to see the last hour of this book. I've really enjoyed it. I think it's probably, I mean, like, I think I gave the first book in the series, let's see, I gave the first one a 3. The second one I also gave a 3 stars. This one might be a 4 star. I think I like it more than the first 2. I think it's just like a little bit less it's still cheesy, of course, but I think it's a little bit less cheesy than the other one. So yeah. Okay guys, oh, you can tell that I was laying down because my mascara has gone a little crazy. So I spent a lot of time doing nothing, I'm gonna be honest. But a little bit ago, I finally got up and started doing some stuff and just did like a little admin session, I guess. Did a couple of things. I have a little less than an hour and a half until I have to hop onto my Zoom call. Then we will go straight from the Zoom call to our birth class tonight. We're taking a 6-week birth class. So I'm taking a birth class like through an online program that is like with a birth doula that kind of focuses on unmedicated births, because if I have not mentioned, I mean, like, I'm not against an epidural. I just would prefer to try without. Yeah, that's basically it. Obviously Charles and I are both very aware that like so much can happen during childbirth, so there is a chance that like things will change later on. But that's one of the reasons why today's appointment going the way it did was so good, because everything that we pass, sorry, I'm like distracted by the mascara under my eyes. But every like test that we pass, or like everything that we get done, is one less thing that can't make us a high-risk pregnancy. How am I trying to say that? Basically, there is a room at our hospital that is specifically for unmedicated patients, but you have to fall under the qualifications of a low-risk pregnancy. And so far, we have fallen under that, but as we get closer, obviously, there's like these tests that are coming up to make sure. And at the end of the day, we just want a happy, healthy baby, and we are obviously going to do whatever it takes to do that, whether that's inducing, whether that's a C-section if that's what's needed, whatever it ends up needing to be. That is our number one priority. But if things continue to go the way that they are going, where we are not having any complications, I really would like to prioritize a minimal intervention method with birth. So I'll have like a whole video later on about like what our birth plan and like what we've done to prep for birth is. That way people that are actually interested in that can watch that, and they don't have to just I'm not just like talking about it in my normal videos that are like, I'm trying not to make every video pregnancy related. Obviously, like, I'm going to talk about it in every video because it is like the biggest thing happening right now for me. But like, you know, if it's a work day in my life, I don't want it to be like me talking about pregnancy the entire time, and vice versa. That way, you know, you can take what you want and leave what you don't. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so that is the 6 o'clock meeting is with that online program. And then we're taking a 6-week class in person with our hospital because they recommend it. Like, it goes through like labor coping. I think today they go through like different medical interventions. And then there's like a newborn care, a breastfeeding, and then they also talk specifically about like the hospital we're going to. So that's really nice. Yeah. So I have like a little less than an hour and a half, like hour and 20 minutes, I think. So I'm going to get some reading done. I need to read a chapter from Atomic Habits, and then 2 chapters from The Simple Path to Wealth. Those are like the 2 nonfiction books I'm reading right now. I don't know why they are nonfiction books. And then I'm going to start my next fun read, which is The Fake Out by Stephanie Archer. It's the 2nd book in that series, and I have it checked out on Kindle Unlimited. And since I finished my other book earlier, which I think I mentioned, I am going to start that new one. So yeah, that is the game plan. Hey guys, I just wanted to hop on. I know I look like a mess right now. I just got done with my shift, so my baby hairs are literally everywhere. But I wanted to just hop on and say thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the things, and stick around because the second trimester is done. 3rd trimester is here, and it is time to get ready for baby girls. So there will be a ton more baby-ish related content coming up soon.